Hey YouTube, Mike from Just Watch back with another episode. Doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to do what I consider a really good, like, ultimate 3-watch collection for under $1,500. I think with these 3 watches, now all 3 of these watches I have had quite a bit on my wrist, and I'm guessing that if you guys follow my Instagram or my channel, you're probably going to know which 3 watches I am talking about before I even switch cameras here. But 3 watches, ton of wrist time lately, and I think all 3 are just really good value propositions. I think you're getting a ton of watch for the money, and they all have really good versatility. They can take you anywhere from, jeans and t-shirts on Saturday to, suit on Friday in the boardroom without an issue. Now, none of these watches are what I would consider a black tie watch, although you could probably get away with it with 1 of them or maybe 2 of them, but really not that traditional dress watch. I feel that that is a little bit on the limiting side within a smaller collection. I think if you're a bigger collection, or if you're somebody that's wearing a suit all the time and you're from suit to black tie, that type of watch is definitely should be in stronger consideration. But I'm more of a casual person myself, and I think there's a lot of people that are more along the lines of me as far as the way I dress. I'm typically hoodie, t-shirt, jeans, that type of thing. I think that you guys might enjoy this 3-watch collection. So let's go flip the camera and take a look at what I came up with, and love to hear your feedback as well as far as what you guys think of these choices and what you would add or subtract, by the piece. So everybody, thank you. Let's switch cameras. All right, so here we are under the lights with my 3 selections. I'm covering them up for the big reveal. So let me show you what I'm thinking 1 watch at a time. First one is the Hamilton Field Khaki 38mm automatic. If you follow my Instagram, I'm sure that is no surprise. Second one is the Steinhart Ocean 39. Now this is the Nauman exclusive watch that has the old radium style Explorer dial. I really like this watch a lot. I've been wearing it a ton. And the third one is nobody surprise here either. The Seiko SARB033, also another Nauman watch that they have brought back, somehow got a limited supply quantity of. So as of right now, they are still in stock over there. So if you do want a SARB033 without paying upsell prices on eBay or what have you, head over there and check that out. And just to be clear, I'm getting no sort of compensation from Nauman for mentioning them. So let's run you through the 3 real quick, starting over here on the left. So Hamilton Field Khaki Auto 38mm. I have really enjoyed wearing this watch over the last month plus. It is a really nice size at 38mm. I really like the Arabic numerals going around the dial in that classic field watch military style. I think is very versatile. This watch is also incredibly comfortable to wear. It's very light and thin. As I said, 38mm diameter. Fits very well on my 7-inch wrist. It is a little bit long from tip to tip on the lugs, what you'd call the wingspan, but it's not horrible at all. I think you could wear this down to like a 6.5-inch wrist without a problem. It just has a really nice flat profile. And one other thing that I like about this watch too is the brushed finish that is all over the case. It doesn't really show fingerprints and smudges and all that stuff, so it just always looks good on the watch. It has a wonderful domed sapphire crystal, and it also, what other thing too, is the Hamilton H10 automatic movement. Great movement. It has an 80-hour power reserve and just keeping very strong, very accurate time. It's accurate to within a couple of seconds per day. That's going back over 6 weeks of almost daily wear now. So it is just keeping really good time. And I really enjoy it on this NATO strap as well. As I mentioned in the intro, you could run this on the leather strap that comes in. It comes on kind of a chocolate brown leather strap that's quite nice with some contrasting stitching. Or you could, you could do like a nice black strap. I think would look really nice on this as well, which would dress it up somewhat. It's still a field style watch, so you can't get too crazy as far as what you can wear this with, but you could definitely dress this up somewhat, and I think it will look great and just be a really versatile timepiece. If you want to know more about any of the watches that I'm going to show you today, definitely check out my reviews. You can find them right in my channel here. All 3 watches have been reviewed somewhat recently, so you can check that out. Second one that I like a lot, and actually before I get going on that one, I want to give you guys my wrist check today. I am wearing my old warhorse, my Seiko 6309 Turtle. This one I have owned since 1986. I'm sure that anybody who's been around my channel for a while has seen this one. My very first watch review was this watch. It was my 30-year torture test. This watch has literally been on my wrist for 30 years. Used to be, it was seriously heavy rotation for 20 of those 30, and not so much over the last 10 years. It's more of a kind of an occasional wear watch these days, but I do love my old 6309. It's been just a great watch to me for a long time. So let's take a look at the next piece, the Steinhart Ocean 39 with the Explorer dial. As I mentioned, this is a Nauman Watches exclusive and just really great style, and I really love the fit of this. It's a 39 millimeter, just really nice classic dimensions, 47 tip to tip, kind of a nice thickness too. The case back protrudes a little bit more out of the center case than like a Rolex does. There are definite differences between this. Anybody that really knows their way around a Submariner or a Sea Dweller will pick right up on the differences in the case with this watch. It does have kind of a Tudor style crown guard, the way that kind of points down and it's squared off at the end. You can see that profile from above too. It's very much like a Tudor style crown guard and a little bit of a smaller crown. Also, really good movement on this watch. It's an ETA 2824-2 Labore grade. Keeps very accurate time as well. This one is definitely running within cost specs as well. So I don't know if I'm getting lucky with all of these or what it is, but they are all doing really well. Really enjoy the vintage look with the Explorer dial. You know, this watch, if you were buying this as a Rolex, you're going to spend $150,000, $200,000 and up easy, probably getting closer to $500,000 these days for an Explorer dial Rolex. So for your average person, it's just never going to happen. So I think it's kind of cool to be able to watch or to be able to wear a watch with this style, you know, at a fraction of the cost. It's something that everybody can afford and enjoy. I very much enjoy wearing this watch. It has a great bezel, really nice domed sapphire crystal with AR coating, as you can see with the blue there, and just a great style. Also, the old radium style Super Luminova is really pops off the page. I'll give you guys a lume shot as well. And a decent quality oyster style bracelet. It has kind of that nice vintage taper to it. Everything's solid, screw links, and a very secure, you know, clam style type of clasp, which really closes quite securely. Actually, almost a little bit too secure when you're opening that way, but I'd rather have it that way than, you know, popping open all the time. So really enjoy wearing this watch a lot. It gets a ton of wrist time as well, and it's doing great. And the gilt dial with the gilt handset I really enjoy as well. Every now and then the light catches that gold handset. You guys follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen some of the photos I've shown where it just really pops and it's really just fun to look at. Third watch is the mighty Seiko SARB033, much discussed on the Instagram channels and also on the YouTube. I love this watch. 6R15 movement, sapphire glass, just a really nice flat glass, really nice profile, and just a really wonderful size. It wears a lot like a Grand Seiko watch, some of their watches that cost, you know, $2,500 and up. So once again, you're getting something that's very similar to a very expensive watch at a fraction of the cost. The only drawback on this watch is the bracelet. This is still the stock Seiko 2-push pin deployment. Doesn't give you a lot of versatility as far as how much you can micro adjust it, and I know people have had issues with that in the past, and you only have two positions of micro adjust available there. You take a look. So you can see your two positions of micro adjust that you have there. I'm going to try this on a strap code Super Oyster. They make a really nice looking bracelet with solid end links for this piece that I think will be a really nice addition. So we'll get into that as well. This one is running about 5 seconds a day fast, so not quite as good as these two are running, but still very much within Seiko specs for the watch. And I really enjoy the way that they do the lume, the classic Dauphine hand style, really clean index markers on this, and also just the way they do the date window here with the framing and then the slightly matte black. And you do have a signed Seiko crown there as well, which is quite nice. So I think a really strong piece for $500. As I said, all three of these pieces give you a ton of versatility no matter what you want to do. I think you can wear these with pretty much anything throughout the day. And, you know, you might not go with this one with a, you know, a pinstripe suit, a business suit, but I think you could throw this on black leather and pretty much get away with it. And I think these other two, you could do that without a problem, without having to change anything at all. So good stuff, all three watches. So really enjoy wearing all three. All three have been just fantastic watches. So let's go back over to the studio, switch angles again, and we'll close this one out. And we're back. So what did you guys think of that 3-watch collection? Like I said in the intro, I would love to know what you guys think. If you would add pieces, you know, what you would take out and add, or what you would substitute is probably the best way to say that. If you guys like and agree with this, and you know what you could build within it. I think it's a really strong collection. As I said, all 3 watches are just such good value propositions. You're just getting a lot of watch for the money with each piece, and they all have just very distinct and different styling, different look, and are all suitable for kind of a lot of different wear. And some, you know, you can dress up a little bit more, like the Hamilton Khaki. You could put, you know, more traditional, like black, nice black leather strap on it to kind of change the look on it. Same with the die watch, and you know, all 3, the SARB even, you can run it on a nicer strap to change the look. But I really like all 3 watches. Hope you guys do too. Like I said, let me know what you guys would do for substitutions, or if you agree with kind of that 3-watch selection I picked out. Anyways, that is it for this episode, everyone. You can hit the subscribe button over here somewhere if you like the content. Definitely love having you along for future episodes. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.